Hey guys, it's Steve from Litters and Whiskey. I am in Hawaii for vacation. While I'm here, we're going to check out some local liquor bourbon stores. We're going to check out a distillery or two and some great restaurants. Stay around and check it out. Today we're checking out Tamara's Fine Wine and Spirits. Let's go in and see what they have.
Okay, so starting off, they have a fairly basic selection. Nothing that really sticks out. A good amount of stuff to see. Baby Jane, High West. This bottle looked really interesting. Never really seen it before. You know, take a pass. It's my first liquor store. Can't spend all my money in one spot. So, another bottle I don't really see often. Don't really see this one either. Looking for those unique bottles. Those bottles I can't get in Maryland. I'm all the way in Hawaii. It's my first store, but not exactly sure. Russell Reserve, it's Hawaii, you know, gotta check for that LLME. Who knows, maybe they had a whole dusty here sitting in it. Not the case this time. Little Knob Creek here. That Smashing Pumpkins few. We can't really find that much anymore, and we have a friend that loves it. She'll have to just come back to Hawaii and get that one for herself. You know, got generic stuff here. Nothing that says this. They had the Port Barrel Bowman, which was really interesting to see. Evan Williams, a solid bottle, great bottom shelfer. Highly recommend that one. If you ever see that one for about under $35, definitely get that bottle.
We see some Balconies whiskey here. This one looks a little bit different. Haven't had much of the Texas whiskey. Maybe one day, who knows. On the other side of here, we have a glass shelf, museum-esque looking, but not really a full museum. Starting down below, we have the Jack Daniels, some Penelope, Breckenridge, and even New Riff. This malted rye I haven't seen much before. Moving on to the top shelf, we see some Old Forester, Holiday, Wood of Jane 10-year, Calumet, Kentucky Al, and look a bit closer, see this Whiskey Row. Have not seen this before. A little on the higher price range, definitely a pass for me right now. Looking down below is Crown Royal, Dad's Hats, Jefferson, Bullets, Whistle Pig, some Nectars, and High West with Angel's Envy, and then moving into a little Japanese whiskeys and single malts. Moving to the front of the store, there's a good selection of store picks. Couldn't try them, wish I could have.
Hey guys, you know, the store's pretty good. They have some good stuff, some Buffalo Trace, nothing really sought out to me that I definitely need to go home with, so on to the next one. Hey guys, today we're gonna go check out RFields in Kailua. It is inside of Foodland, so we're gonna have to go inside Foodland to go check it out. Let's see what we can find.
So you have to go in Foodlands, take a right, and then there's a separate entrance to this area. They've got cheese and stuff here as well, so you can get your cheese that matches your whiskey. I saw this bottle, $100. Wasn't worth it for such a small bottle, but they have some great bottles. You definitely, I think, had to hunt a bit more. So there's not a whole lot of rhyme and reason. The Penelopes are here are together. The New Riffs here, they have the 8-year there, which I've been wanting to get. I did a pass for it because I've seen it around the home. Ben Holiday, Larceny, Jack Daniels, the Lineage, we just saw that in another store. It definitely not as rare as I thought it might be, so it's another pass on that. Fort Roses, some Dickel, Wild Turkey, Sagamore, glad that's over here, the Russell Reserve, and that Mellow Corn. But looking through different things, I did see that one of the things was catch my eye, and that was this ice cream. Been looking for it, did a pass for it.
They had a pretty good selection there. Didn't get any bourbon, any liquor. Did get some local beer and some cookies with deliciousness.
Not a liquor store, but Pint and Jigger is located in the Ala Moana Hotel. Has an extensive whiskey and craft beer selection and even great craft cocktails. The owner, Newman, he is a 2025 finalist for a cocktail of the James Beard Award, which was pretty awesome. I went with the Sous Vide Old Fashioned, which I still need to figure out how they made, and it was delicious. Besides the cocktails, the food was great too. I went with the chicken sandwich with a fried egg on top. I asked for a special for the Jack Daniels Maplewood finish, and I got 2 other store picks. I got an Angel's Envy store pick and the Heaven Hill. They either come from themselves or from the Hawaii Whiskey Mafia. I really like both these, and both these are available at Fujiokas, which we're going to again check out them next. If you guys haven't been here, definitely come and check it out. It's worthy of a stop and a drink.
Another day in paradise. Today we're checking out Fujiokas Wine Spirits in Honolulu. Come along for the journey.
Fujiokas is on the back side of this little strip mall. Walking in, they have a great store selection. We tried this just at Pint and Jigger. I think I'm definitely gonna get that. Other stuff that I see, they have some Whistle Pig here. They have these kind of bundle boxes. This is my first time seeing these bundle boxes in Hawaii. High West, New Riff, Four Roses, Derringer, Michter's, Basil Hayden's. They have the Holiday there as well. Dickel, Russell Reserve, some Baby Jane, Elijah Craig, Jim Beam, the bottom of the shelf there. Nothing there. They have some Japanese whiskeys. The Oshishi whiskey sounds really interesting. Looks like a good price too. Redbreast. So we're getting more of their kind of single malts and other type of whiskeys they have. Looking for more of a bourbon whiskey here though for there. They have Ancient Age, kind of cool to see that. Was hoping for the Ancient Age and another bottle, the Remus with the Blantons, the Wild Turkey 70 with the Heaven Hill. That looked really good. I've been looking for another bottle that's 7th anniversary, but I could not find it by itself. Behind the store, the bottles there, some other bottles there as well.
Hey guys, just finished up a luau over at Paradise Cove, and we're gonna go in and check out another RFields at Foodland, not so far away. Address should be somewhere down the bottom screen. Let's go check it out.
Now, as I entered the store, it was a little bit late and there wasn't much help, but I did see that decadence in this little box. We have this Larceny, some Elijah Craig Toasted, some Macallan, few Woodinville, Old Elk, not my favorite, and then some other stuff. Along the shelves, not a whole lot going on there. Suntory, which we've been seeing elsewhere, Wyoming Whiskey, Uncle Nearest, Whistle Pig, Old Pally Road, Baby Jane, Four Roses, Maker's Mark 46, Proper 12 Whiskey, and asking from South to Sea on customer service area as well. There was the Whistler Double Oak, never seen that before. Bullet, Wild Turkey 101, Sazerac, Dogfish Head Whiskey. That really surprised me to see here. Have not seen that at all around in Hawaii. And then your basic bottom shelfers, nothing really to write home about to be anything super special. They have the Ancient Age, but you know, it's Ancient Age. You guys know what that is. On around the cheese area, they had some more specialty stuff. So they had that Decadence again, the Penelope Rosé Cask. They had a Bowman Brothers kind of hanging out there.
Hey guys, they had some decent selection there. Not leaving with a bottle, but surprised. Maybe the best RFields I've seen so far. If you're in town, check it out. Staying with friends, have base access, and we're gonna go inside and check out the NEX.
In case you're not familiar with the Naval Exchange malls or the PX commissary and that stuff, you have to know someone, not necessarily to always to go in there. For this case, you have to know someone with the active military or military in general that can show their ID and buy at the end. They must buy it with their card. Even if you give them cash or something, they can't buy that for you. It has to be pre-made that way. They had a few store picks there. This Angel's Envy kind of spoke out to me. $17.92, good selection there. Bowman Brothers, we've been seeing that around. A lot of Elijah Craig. I was really surprised by that. This Angel's Envy was the Pearl Harbor Hawaii store pick. Really interesting. I thought that was really cool. Really a great, cool label to talking piece to have at home. A lot of Old Forester, Jefferson's. I want to say they had a Jefferson store pick too. Bullet Bourbon, 10-year, 12-year, single malt. Lots of Russells. 6-year, single barrel. The Old Pally Road again. Keep on seeing that. That's one of the local distilleries we're going to check out soon. Yellowstone, High West. A lot of more High West. Some Maker's Marks picks. tin cup, lots of tin cup. Really surprised by that. And then they have an end cabinet of all their store picks. So they had Angel's Envy store pick, the Woodford Reserve store pick, a Maker's Mark store pick, Knob Creek single barrel store pick, and the Bullet Bourbon was a store pick, Jefferson's Reserve store pick, Woodford Reserve store pick, and the little glass case said they had Sinatra on there, and then they had the McLaren 7, Glenlivet 25 year and 21 year, and a little end cap of Penelope kind of to round it out here. We didn't get anything here, but wish I got one of their store picks. This is also a great midway timeline to check out on your way out. Today we're at the Kailua Distillery. We are checking it out and see what they have to offer for a Hawaii distillery. So you walk in, you got some nice tables, looks like some couches, and a nice little water station in the bathroom. Couches are super comfortable. We got a drink here afterwards. Didn't get any video cameras of that, but definitely recommend getting a drink and sit down here. They have a nice, decent merch selection. Some shirts, glasses, and I think even some challenge coins. We walk into the room, waiting for the tour to start, checking out the barrels. These are cool little barrels, actually from Minnesota, from Barrel King. Our tour guy, I think his name was Josh, kind of just talked about the distilling process. We were able to touch and see what's going on. It's really cool that all their water is then filtered through volcanic rock, and that's kind of somewhat of their spiel. We tasted a vodka, their whiskey, gin, and a barrel-aged gin. They also have a bourbon, but we weren't able to taste that, but didn't really get to change that. Really cool thing there that you're able to bottle your own whiskey. So we bottled our own whiskey there, we sealed it up, and then they did the official seal so we could take it home. And this is one of the bottles we got this trip. If you bottle the whiskey with your tour, you get like $15 off, so those are a great little incentive. And this is Whiskey the Cats, who definitely owns the area. Then we went and got another drink at the bar, and definitely get one for yourself. Right around the corner is Tradition Coffee Roastery. It is some delicious coffee. They have some weird cups, but believe me, the coffee is good. Afterwards, made a stop at Kono's to have a little snack on the beach. Made our way to Farm to Barn, had some great breakfast sandwiches, highly recommend checking them out. And then made our way to the beach, saw some turtles, chilled and relaxed there. Really cool to see all the turtles popping up. Then went over and got some shaved ice. How can you not on a hot day like this?
We're gonna check out Bottle Shop.
We're at the Hailewa Bottle Shop. Saw it online, said they had spirits. I took a good look, didn't see any.
If you're looking for some wine or some nice beer in the area, that's the shop for you. If you're looking for any bourbon or liquor, don't even bother. Last bourbon stop of our vacation. We're gonna stop by JnJ. Hair is getting long. While it's pretty much gone, so it might be a window shopping tour happening here.
Have you ever walked into a store and take a quick look around and you want to turn around? That's what I wanted to do here. It's not what I did. I try to stay true to the bourbon hunt here for you to see. This was a recommendation, but stay away.
Well, that was a recommendation, but I'm not sure how or what happened maybe since the recommendation. Not a great place. I would just stay away. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the end video, and we are at home. As you can see, Alexis here is trying to give me kisses. Oh, you know, you're so excited. Say hi to the camera, Alexis, right here. Oh, good girl, your mouth is from the camera. What are you doing? Alexis, come on, thank you. And just a little recap of the bottles that we got. We got 3 bottles. Spent a good amount of money on food and adventures, and totally worth it. Definitely check out Hawaii and some of those stores. Check out, and other ones, you know, you saw the video, you know which one to leave alone. But the review ones we got a little knee brace sleeve here and helping out some cardboard. And we got the Ohishi whiskey cast type sherry. We're gonna check that one out. That's a Japanese whiskey for a ton. Got a bottle for myself. Nomadics blankets have worked well. Alexis, stop it. Old Poly Road. We saw a viewpoint right next to that. Really windy. It was really nice. We went to the Kailua. I'm looking to make sure I'm saying it right. Kailua, she says it's right. Distillery. That was really great distillery. They had bourbon there also, but we went for the whiskey because we bought it ourselves. And the last bottle for myself, which I'll probably still end up sharing with Tom, another Maddox towel to help it stay safe. More bubble wrap. And this was the Bottle and Bond Heaven Hill, and that was the Hawaii Whiskey Mafia store pick. Both this and the Ohishi whiskey, we got both of these from Fujiokas, which I would probably say that's probably my favorite bourbon hunt of the stores. They had a great store picks, probably the best selection I saw there too. So get out there, explore the goodness, and go see Hawaii. Cheers, see you next time.